Good morning guys, Richard. Today in this video is a part 3 video on the Nissan Skyline GTR. As you can see, it's pretty good weather outside, but it is cold outside, so but it's pretty good. Yeah, sorry if I've not been filming much. It's because I've been doing a lot of info on other cars that got planned very soon, especially one that I posted onto the YouTube, onto my channel. I've posted I posted the car of what I'm gonna be talking about. It's gonna be like Fast and Furious type cars. I've done like 4 cars from Fast and Furious, the ones that I liked, the ones that are my favorite cars in the franchise. But that will be in like another time or so, but I don't know when, but at some point it will be happening. Just don't know when, but it will be at some point. Anyway, today we're gonna be talking about, it's still a Skyline video, but now this time we're gonna talk about the 4th generation Skyline, which is from 1994 to 1999, the R33. So let's do it. So overview is first. Production was from 1994 to 1999. 16,668 cars were produced. Designer was Gozo Watanabe. Body and chassis. Body styles, 2 versions you can get is a 2-door coupe or coupe, and a 4-door sedan or saloon. Layout is front engine all-wheel drive power train. Next, engine is a 2.6 liter 2.6 liter RB26 DTT twin turbocharged inline 6, and you can get another one which is a 2.8 liter twin turbocharged RBX GT2 inline 6. That's for the 400R. Transmission is a 5-speed manual. Dimensions is next. Wheelbase 2,720 millimeters, 107.1 inches. Length is next. 4,675 millimeters, 184.1 inches. Width 1,780 millimeters, 70.1 inches. Height 1,360 millimeters, 53.5 inches. Curb weight 3,373.1 pounds, which is 1,530 kilos, 1,530 kilos. It's alright. The EBCN R33, or R33 you could call it, well, it's short for that, was developed even as the non-GTR R33 models went on sale in August 1993, with a prototype being shown at the 1993 Tokyo Motor Show for release in 1995 as a successor to the R32 model. The engine in the R33 was nearly identical to the R32. It used the same turbochargers as the same specifications for the manual gearbox, although the synchros were stronger. The engine corrected the R32's weak oil pump drive collar, which tended to fail in high power applications, by using a wider collar. The base model of the R33 GTR weighs 3,395 pounds, 1,540 kilos. The R33 GTR went on sale on January 6, 1995, with the base model GTR and the V-Spec model. The V-Spec model weighed in 22 pounds, 10 kilos heavier, and had a sportier suspension, resulting in the lower ground clearance. The V-Spec also featured the newer ETS Pro all-wheel drive system, which included an active LSD. Limited slip differential for short. You guys already know this. At the same time as the introduction of the R33 GTR and GTR V-Spec, Nissan introduced the R33 GTR V-Spec N1 model. Changes made to the R33 N1 are similar to those in the R32 N1. The car was made lighter by removing the ABS, air conditioning, sound system, rear wiper, and trunk carpet or boot carpet. The R33 GTR V-Spec N1 received the slightly revised R33 N1 engine. The R33 ended production on November 9th, 1998. The last R34 GTR produced was a V-Spec in GV1 finished in black pearl paint. Before the official release of the R33, Nissan recorded the lap time for the R33 GTR at the Nürburgring Nordschleife, driven by Dirk Stroysman. I don't know how to say it. It's spelled Schoysman. Stroysman, I think? I don't know. Car set a lap time of 7 minutes and 59 seconds, .887, almost 8 minutes in total, became the first production car to break the sub 8 minute mark. Also the fastest production car around the track. In 1999, the record was broken by the Skyline GTR R34. In 1995, Best Motoring conducted a test of the GTR R33 at the Nürburgring Nordschleife, driven by retired professional Japanese racing driver Motoharu Kurosawa. The car set an 8 minute and 1 second .72 lap time around the track. Next up is the A.K.A. version 40th anniversary. In 1997, A.K.A. made a limited edition GTR 4-door sedan or saloon to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the Skyline nameplate. If you don't know what A.K.A. is, it's like some kind of like tuning company basically, where they like modify cars and like upgrade them. I don't really know, but it's spelled A-U-T-E-C-H. I'll have to search that up sometime and might comment below like what that is. Like I don't know, but I'll try to find it at some point. So yeah, in 1997, A.K.A. made a limited edition GTR 4-door sedan to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the Skyline nameplate. While 400 of the A.K.A. 40th anniversaries were planned, in the end, 416 examples were built. Next up, we got the 1995 GTR LM edition. Nissan mostly competed in Group C racing with purpose-built prototype race cars after the R32 GTR was ousted. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's spelled O-U-S-T-E-D. I don't know what that word is, but from the Group A racing, but rule changes for Group C forced Nissan to abandon Group C racing. Nissan then set out to develop one of its existing cars to enter the GT1 class racing in the BPR Racing Series. The company decided to base the new GT1 car on the R33 LM race car. The weight of the car was reduced to 2,535 pounds, 1,150 kilos, and the all-wheel drive system was removed, so it was rear-wheel drive, just like a GTS and a GTT Skyline. The car was also considerably widened, so it was widened and lowered with a new body kit in order to increase the downforce. The car was equipped with the N1 specification engine, which had a power output of 298 kilowatts, 405 PS, 400 horsepower. The engine was made into a 6-speed sequential manual gearbox manufactured by X-Track. It's like a company that does like gearboxes and stuff. I don't know. The all-wheel drive system was removed, which led to significant differences from the original GTR R33. Nissan had to build a homologation road car to correspond to the rear-wheel drive system of the racing version. The 1995 GT1 regulations stated that the GT1 race car must be overall similar to the road version, but didn't specify how many road cars should be produced. Didn't specify how many road cars should be produced. Thus, a single road LM car was developed and stored by Nissan's Zuma facility. So that's like a facility place in Japan. The road version of the car was detuned to 224 kilowatts, 305 PS, 300 horsepower. So it's like 100 or so horsepower less. So there's detuned to 224 kilowatts, 305 PS, 300 horsepower, and was equipped with the same 50mm 2-inch wider body kit as the racing version. The interior remained the same as the standard GTR R33 with an Alcantara-rimmed steering wheel and racing bucket seats. 2 race cars were built having numbers 22 and 23. They were entered in the 1995 season of Le Mans, but faced tough competition from more powerful race cars, such as the Ferrari F40 LM and the McLaren F1 GTR. The number 22 car, driven by H. Fukuyama and S. Kasuya, qualified in the 34th season and finished 5th in its class with an overall position of 10th. 10th place, while the number 23 retired after 157 laps due to gearbox damage. Due to the entry of purpose-built race cars by using loopholes in the regulations, such as the Porsche 911 GT1 race car, Nissan decided to withdraw from the 1996 season. Speaking of 1996, we got the 1996 LM Limited Edition. There are several limited editions of the BCNR33 produced. The first Le Mans or LM version was introduced in May 1996 to celebrate Nissan's participation in the 24 Hours of Le Mans. The only body color available for the R33 LM was Champion Blue. The car had a front splitter lip to direct air to the upper front aperture. I don't know how to pronounce this word. It's spelled it's spelled Apeture. Aperture? I don't really know how to pronounce that. And a carbon fiber rear wing with a gurney flap. There are carbon fiber inserts on the rear wing fins with a GTR badge on the inserts. The GTR Skyline logo under the checkered flag was placed on the C-pillars. Nissan produced just 188 units of this model, 86 GTR LM Limited, and 102 LM Limited V-Spec. 102 V-Spec LM Limited. Limited edition factory fitted extras included a championship blue color paint. Championship blue paint. The color code is BT2. There we go. Carbon fiber rear wing blade, and one front brake cooling ducts, and one hood lip or bonnet lip, and a commemorative GTR decals on the C-pillars. Next, we got the 1995 Nismo 400R edition. 1995 Nismo 400R. A special edition of the R33. A special edition of the R33 was introduced on February 1st, 1995, named as Nismo 400R, with 400 and R standing for horsepower of the engine and for racing, respectively. Overall development and planning was by Nismo, which is short for Nissan Motorsports International. But its bored and stroked RB26 DTT engine, the RBX GT2 was engineered and produced by Reinik, which is REINIK, later renamed Reimax, which is Reinik to the Max. The engine featured a 77.7mm stroke crankshaft compared to the stock 73.7mm, 4mm bigger. Forged 87mm pistons compared to the stock cast iron 86mm, so 1mm bigger. Upgraded rods, polished points, high lift camshafts, upgraded oil system, larger exhaust manifolds, and higher output turbochargers. Nismo produced an upgraded exhaust, a twin plate clutch, and an intercooler system. Nismo brake pads were fitted to the car. 400R exclusive aerodynamic updates were also added, such as wider bumpers, side skirts, a new front bumper with bigger air scoops, and a rear wing made of carbon fiber. The 400R was also fitted with 18x10 Nismo LM GT1 wheels. The engine developed 298 kilowatts, 405 PS, 400 horsepower, and 347 and 347 pound-feet, 417 newton meters of torque, which allowed the top speed of over 300 kilometers an hour, 186 miles an hour, and enabled it to accelerate from 0 to 97 kilometers an hour, well, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, 0 to 60 miles an hour in 4 seconds. Nismo had originally planned to produce 100 units of the 400R. I was gonna say car, but 400R. However, only 44 units were made before production of the R33. So 44 units were made before production of the R33. Before production of the R33 ended in 1998. So 44 were made. So I wonder what happened to the other 66. Maybe they didn't make it, or like anything. I don't really know, but something happened. Something might have happened to the other 66 units, but oh well. Things happen like this. I don't know if it does, but oh well. Acceleration is next. Test by Hot Rod Magazine before sea level. So we got the time of lap records of like how much is done. Well, basically what I mean by that is like it shows like how fast it's gone to its like 0 to like miles to its maximum speed, like 0 to 60, 0 to 100, blah 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 blah, all that kind of stuff. So I've done it in kilometers and also miles per hour. So and I did also calculate how much like it took, or like how many seconds it took. So yeah, so first one, 0 to 48 kilometers an hour, 0 to 30 miles an hour in 1.4 seconds, 0 to 97 kilometers an hour, or 100 kilometers an hour, 0 to 60 miles an hour, obviously, in 3.8 seconds, 0 to 129 kilometers an hour, 0 to 80 miles an hour in 7 seconds, 0 to 161 miles an hour, 0 to 100 miles an hour in 10 seconds, 10-second car, obviously. 0 to 193 kilometers an hour, 0 to 120 miles an hour in 12.1 seconds, and 402 meters, a quarter mile time of 12.2 seconds at 193.6 kilometers an hour, which is 120.3 miles an hour. 48 to 193 kilometers an hour, 30 to 120 miles an hour in 10.7 seconds. Production figures is next. So we got the GTR Series 1, 5,050 units were produced. The V-Spec Series 1 version, 4,095. There's another Series 1, but that one is unknown. Maybe that's a V-Spec 2, I guess. I don't know. They made 14 of those pre-production or early cars, including GTR, V-Spec, and V-Spec N1. Next is the GTR Series 2, 2,291 units were produced. Next up, we got the V-Spec Series 2, 1,203. Next up is the LM Limited, 188, 86 GTR LM Limited. 86 GTR LM Limited and 102 V-Spec LM Limited. Next up is the GTR Series 3, 1,958. Next up is the V-Spec Series 3, 1,269. The Oddtech version 40th anniversary, 416. The N1, 80. They made 87 of these. So it's a Series 1, so N1, 87, say 87 for N1, Series 1, 55, Series 2, 21, Series 3, 11. UK version V-Spec 97, which is 94 by 17 digit VIN models plus 3 other prototypes, and total production 16,000, there we go, 16,668 of those were produced. Alright, so that will be it, guys. So it's gone for like under 20 minutes, so it's good. If you guys like these videos, like it, subscribe, comment below what you guys think, put notification bell. If you hit notification bell on the side, like on your computer or your phone, it would be easier on your phone. When you hit the notification bell, hit all so you won't miss out any videos and uploads and comments I do and all my videos and other stuff. But I got another Skyline video, which I'll be continuing, and then afterwards I might be doing some Fast and Furious car content. I don't know, but say a like, subscribe, comment below what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, have a great day, stay safe, and I'll see you guys very soon. So take care, bye bye.